Okay.
Boing. There we go.
Now, yes, and now
Here we
we
go.
go
We're
back.
live.
Yeah, now we go back in. Now we can
To
just set it
manage
to
recording.
yeah. But
Okay.
we might want to change the output because we don't input and because we don't need to hear voiceover right now.
Okay. Yeah, we just added the USB mic to that virtual device, and it fixed it. There we go. So we're just gonna fix that.
Stop streaming. Footer.
This is how the layout looks like too. We'll give you an idea.
Link. Terms of service. By continuing, you agree to YouTube's link. Footer. Stop streaming. Button.
Oh,
Group.
there we go. So
Meet. More options.
now,
Menu pop-up collapse. More options. Raise hand. Control plus present now. Send. Turn on. Turn off. Heading level 1. Send entry only. Heading level 1. Turn off microphone. Toggle. Turn off camera. Turn on actions. Toggle button.
more
Send reaction. Toggle button. Present now button. Raise hand. Control plus command. Present now. Send. Turn on. Turn off. Turn off microphone. Toggle button. More options. Menu pop-up collapse button. Menu more options. 3 items.
And oops.
More options.
Wrong
Menu pop-up
button.
apply pin. Collapse button. This call is being first form element. This call is being streamed publicly and will be recorded. Collapse button.
And
Enter search text.
we're gonna
Previous
go
search.
to
More.
options.
More options. Group.
There it is.
Menu call options. Manage manager. Change layout. Menu item. Manage recording. Menu item 2 of 10.
We're gonna go to the settings first.
Change light. Full open pick. Apply visual effects. Menu.
But that's where our managed streaming is in here. There we go.
Report a problem. Report abuse. Troubleshooting help. Settings. Menu item 10 of 10.
Settings.
More options. Settings. Dialog. With 2 items. Close dialog button. Group.
We're gonna go to
Enter search text. Previous search. More options. Microphone. Microphone. End of text. Out of text. Microphone. Mac noise cancellation. Microphone. Menu device. USB audio. Sound. Mac. Microsoft Teams. Mac voiceover. Virtual concerts. Virtual. iPhone and iPad voiceover. Virtual. Menu.
There we go. And how's that sounding? Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah, that is good. How am I coming in?
You're coming in nice and
Okay. So are you ready to record? Let's record too.
all right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready? Here we go. Here goes. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Spicy Techy for Thursday, January 9th. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope that you are having a wonderful 2025 so far. This is Thursday, January 9th, 2025. Hard to believe it's already 2025. To think a quarter of the century has already gone by. When you look at it that way, it's scary how fast time goes by. My name is Sienna T, and I'm happy to be joined in studio, as always, by Ali Moosa. Ali is host of Broadcast Map, producer at Sienna T Radio, and co-host and my partner in crime of Techstravaganza and Spicy Techy, none other than Spicy Techy. You are listening to Spicy Techy, and very happy to have you with us, Ali. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year! And we're streaming we're streaming live today, aren't we?
We're streaming live. I didn't think that I even had the authorization to do so. Only because I still had to do that 2-step verification thing where I needed to verify either with the video.
That's for upload. That's for when you getting your feed up there.
Oh yeah, that's only for the feed. Yeah,
but I would probably do it.
I think now. Now that we're going to be able to do it, now that we're able to stream live, I think now I'm going to be able to go ahead and get it all up there. I'll be able to choose the option that says just build your profile or build your.
Keep streaming for the next couple of months.
Yeah, we'll keep streaming, and yeah.
How is this like? How do you like this? Before we move on to our featured, how do you like doing? You just learned something today. How do you like this?
I love this. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome.
Okay,
Google Meet. You know, I was having a period where I didn't know what to think.
Is it still in your mind? Do you feel it is garbage? in your
Not
mind?
at all. Not at all. Not at
Because
all.
you even said it over the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, not at all. I'm glad we got to test Zoom, and I'm glad that, should I ever need it again, I know where to find it, and I know.
I think,
But
yeah.
this is working for us.
I honestly though, I think I would rather, because we're already into the Google system a bit.
Yeah.
I would honestly rather pay for the Google One AI Premium as opposed to paying a separate for Zoom Pro,
Oh yeah.
because it's almost the same if you look at it. It's like $26 a month, which is about $10 more than what you're currently paying,
There we go.
right?
Yeah.
If you do that, right, and you'll get all the same features, and and I think you'll even get the Gemini note taking on Meet calls, I think.
Oh, that would be amazing. It's definitely something to look into. Definitely something I'd like to try and upgrade and see how.
I'd like
See
to too.
how it goes.
Are you going to do that sometime?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
I'd
do
like
it.
to play, even if it bills me for a month, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, why not?
I think because here's the reason I'm feeling this way, because see, I'm kind of feeling that as my job world, as my work world, as my professional life evolves and is continuing to evolve at each moment, I kind of feel like this is something that I have to invest in.
Oh, hands down.
I don't know, maybe it's just me throwing money. No, not what I'm
I don't
doing, but
think so. No,
pardon me.
it not at all. You're not at all throwing money. If it works, if it meets your needs, then it's a worthwhile investment.
Because I'm just feeling as though that I'm not saying I don't like Zoom, but I don't mind it. But I'm at a point where, like, I like what it's done for like the conferencing side, but I don't quite like its pages too much.
Ah, yes. And the thing that really about Google Meet that kind of got me frustrated over the holidays was the fact that now when you download a recording, and I'm curious if it does that with other files, but when you download a recording, it it doesn't provide the extension, which makes it a very weird format, recording
Well,
document or
it's a
something like
document.
that.
It's not an actual. It's
It's
downloaded
not
as
an
a document.
actual, it's downloaded as a document. And so, but it's something that was not very obvious at the time, um, where you had to actually put the extension. Now, what my concern with that was, what if you don't know if it's going to do this for every file you try to download from the web? What if you don't know what the file format was?
Well, no, you can make it any kind of extension and see if it plays.
Yeah. I just happened to remember that it was an MP4, and that way it worked. But
Yeah, and I had a chat with Google Disability Support on this, and that's what they said to do.
and I had a chat with Google One, and I was in the point of I
And
was
they're
at the
pretty good
point of,
too.
and I did write back to them once you got. They are very good. And the lady that I spoke to was very patient. She just happened to have a flaky internet connection, so unfortunately, through no fault of hers, the screen share and the phone call kept getting disconnected, but I was able to write back to her and let her know that.
And did you hear back?
She just said thank you for writing back and thank you for getting back to us. And I'm so glad to hear that you were able to resolve the issue. If you do have any other questions, feel free to reach out. But she said, I'm so glad that you were able to resolve the issue. So yay for Google One and yay for Google Disability Support, which actually I'm going to contact them regarding another kind of concern. And
yeah, you know what you do? I have a trick for you.
Be My Eyes.
Yeah, do you have the Be My Eyes app installed?
I certainly do. Funny enough, someone was just asking about it this morning on Facebook. Shout out to Adrian Leong if you're listening. I saw your question on the iPhone and iPad for blind and visually impaired users list, and I definitely use Be My Eyes, and definitely an app that I'll be using quite a bit, as well as Ira.
Oh, I love the Ira app. I love the Ira
The
app.
agents are so patient, and I'm really looking forward to trying the Ira AI.
I don't know if it's available in Canada though yet.
I saw something in the share sheet, but I'm not sure if it's actually available in Canada. I did see something in the share sheet, but we'll definitely ask the Ira team about that.
Yeah, are you on the yeah, if you can, yeah, let them know.
Absolutely. And so how was your New Year's? How was your Christmas?
You know, I got a fair amount of reading done. I enjoyed the World Juniors, although an upset for Canada again.
Oh yes. Against the US. That was a close one.
Yep. Yeah, but otherwise I've been keeping well and looking for some new things to read.
Absolutely.
And there's something from the great courses that I actually did send you, so feel free to have a look.
Looking forward to checking that out, and definitely looking forward to reading Ball 4.
Oh, you remember that's coming up very soon.
That's coming up on the 17th, so I'll be starting that this week. And try to get some more done with thank you for listening. It's interesting, but a lot of romantic fluff. And it's an interesting kind of dynamic that Swanee has with her boss Mark. But yeah, definitely looking forward to Ball 4, and just finding out more about behind the scenes, what happens at the baseball game.
Oh yes, yes. So, are you ready to get into the music app today?
I certainly am looking forward to it. Will we be taking a break, or would we like to go right in?
You know what? We can go right in.
Let's dive right in. So we're going to be looking at the music app today.
Dock, Safari.
The iPhone. And I've got my iPhone hooked up. Alex, wait your turn. Please wait your turn. And so we are going to be looking at adding a song to the to a playlist, adding it to our library and adding it to a playlist. And we're going to be looking at playing a song and just exploring the app in general. So I'm going to go right ahead now and open up the music app.
Page, Dock, Safari, WT Forecast.
And yes, I do have that app on my phone. WT Forecast is a fun one. It's a weather app. But let's open up the music app and we'll get started.
WT page 1 of 6. And
there we
communication folder. Cat photo map weather remind stocks news iTunes App Store books health home wallet music.
There
A
we
group
go.
of logos in front of a white background. Apple Music Radio, Apple Music Radio, Apple Music Radio. Apple Music Radio just got better. Listen to 3
Here's
new
the
stations
what's
for
new.
Latin, dance, and chill, along with the ones you know and love. Start listening button. Not now, but not now button.
Let's do start listening.
Start radio heading.
And now we'll go back out of radio.
My account to follow requests button.
And it looks like there are 2 follow requests. We'll check that
Live
out
radio. Apple Music Chill button. Apple Music Club button.
So that's radio. We're going to go all the way to the bottom to the tab
Quick
bars.
tab bar. Search tab
Or to the
505.
tab bar. And we'll start with
new tab home tab
I'm gonna start
1 of
with the home
5.
tab.
Selected home tab 1 of 5.
So I'll show you now how to play a song.
Made for you. Quick nav
I'm
off.
just going to make sure my quick nav is off. I'm going to go to the home. I'm going to go all the way to the top.
Home heading.
And now I'll flick to the right.
My account to follow requests button.
So it looks like I have 2 follow requests in the my account section. We'll look at that in just a bit.
Top picks for you heading.
Top picks for you. That's the Apple algorithm. It recommends music for you to listen to based on what you're already listening to.
Made for you. Sienna Trajani station button.
Made for you. I haven't really figured out how the station works, but that'll be interesting to explore in a later episode, or if we have time afterwards, we'll explore that after we do our main demo.
Mood for you, focus button.
Mood for you. So that's where you can kind of select your mood, and it kind of gives you recommendations based on your mood.
New release, Not Humbadal, single, Anu Malik, Sanjudi Dawson Shah, featuring Tony Santagata, and similar artists.
What I've been listening to.
Made for you, Discovery Station.
And let's see if we can find the playlist.
Recently played button.
So
heading.
It'll show you another heading you have is recently played.
Bollywood Essentials heading.
And then we have a heading called Bollywood Essentials.
Dalasita Depot, Bollywood Essential. Find your mood heading.
And then there's Find Your Mood. So these are all this is all the algorithm, what the algorithm recommends based on what you listen to.
Made for you, heading not found.
And so let's see if I can find the playlist. I'm going to go back to the top.
Home heading.
And I'm going to use my keyboard. I'm going to do a Control Option F.
Enter search text.
And I'm going to search for the playlist. We have a couple of playlists here. I'm going to search for my Christmas
tab bar
playlist.
Selected. No item found. No item found.
So the playlist is not in the home tab as such.
System
Let's
capture. Molina.
See.
Play button. Vertical scroll. Layla and other assorted love songs. For Trans Europe Express. Hung.
So these are all the recommendations based on what I've been listening to.
Home heading. Never mind the B. Home heading.
So we're gonna try and find now the playlist.
Bollywood is home heading. Bollywood Essentials heading. Find your mood heading. Bollywood Essentials heading. Find focus button. Feeling blue. Energy Heart,
So these are
relax,
all the
button.
moods.
Feel good, love, made for you.
Oh, go ahead, Ellie.
I think I think on the iPhone the playlist is actually its own tab. I think in the tab bar.
Let's have a look.
I'm not. I think so. I'm gonna get it back on the phone.
Yeah, I usually play it from the iPad, but thought it would be a good idea for us all to explore the iPhone version together. So let's just have a look.
Tab bar,
So here's
search,
the tab
tab,
bar.
505.
And as we keep going, keep navigating to the left.
Library, tab,
And there's
4
our
of
library tab. That's the tab that you're going to want when you're playing music from your library. So just a quick comparison between the iPhone and the iPad version. On the iPad, the on the iPhone, the library section is in its own tab. You're absolutely correct, Ali. Whereas on the iPad, it's in the home tab. So let's click on library.
Selected, library, tab,
And now
4
we're
of 5.
on familiar grounds here. So we're going to go to the top.
Library, heading.
Something I've noticed about the iPad is Apple really likes the sidebar.
Oh, they certainly do, don't they? They love the sidebar.
More, button.
So here's the
Library, heading.
library. We have a more button, which we'll look at momentarily.
More, my account, button.
We have our my account button.
Playlists, button.
Here's our playlist.
Artists, button.
Artists.
Albums, button.
Albums.
Songs, button.
Songs.
Downloaded, button.
So we can download we can add a whole bunch of artists, full albums, individual songs.
Recently added, heading.
Recently added.
Willie and the Poor Boys, Creedence Clearwater Revival, button. McCartney II, Paul McCartney, button. Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas songs, alias Moosa, button.
There we go. So I just added that playlist. I just joined the collaborative playlist, which is one of the features of Apple Music. My apologies, is that you can create collaborative playlists. So here we go. We're going to go ahead now and actually play something from our playlist.
McCartney recently download songs, albums, artists,
from a
button.
playlist.
Playlists, 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 but my account, button. My account, more, but library, my account, button.
And it looks like navigating with the keyboard or flicking left and right is not moving us down through the whole app. So we're just going to touch towards the middle of the
songs
screen.
we do not like. Alice favorite songs. Sienna dictate button. Favorite songs. Sienna Trigiani button.
This is my favorite songs playlist that I created for myself.
Alice favorites. Sienna Trigiani button.
And this is Ali's favorites, which is a collaborative playlist between myself and Ali and a few other friends. So I'm going to be able to play something from here.
Alice favorites.
So in order to open up the playlist, you'll double tap to open, and now you'll be able to play something from that particular playlist. So we're going to play something from this playlist, which is Ali's favorites.
Mini player, album artwork,
but so we're going to go to the top. Oopsies.
Image, playlists, back button.
There we go. So we opened up the playlist. Now we'll be able to go to the right until we
new
find
playlist.
A song we want.
Filter menu, but more, but playlists. Search field.
This allows you to search for a song within the playlist that you're currently in. Or if you're in an album, you can search for a particular song within that album.
Dictate button, mini player, system capture, Molina. Shuffle, off, play, but next track, repeat, tab, new, radio, tab.
And now I'll have to go ahead and touch the middle of the screen here.
Playlist artwork, image, black text,
to
and
get to the actual, because flicking to the right didn't allow me to find the contents of the playlist, so I have to touch towards the middle of the screen, and now I'm able to see what's in this playlist.
Alice, Sienna Tregia, updated 17 hours, play, button, shuffle, play, button.
Play the playlist from beginning to end, which is something that I like to do. You know, when I'm working, I want to have something on in the background. I'll just play from beginning to end.
Shuffle. I want it that way.
I can shuffle. And here's I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys, button.
And there's actions available.
Mayradil Taradiuwan, Sony is favorite, All for Love, Serena Ryder, button.
And here's All for Love by Serena Ryder. We'll play this one.
Favorite,
tap on
All
it.
for Love, Serena Ryder.
And now,
favorite, now playing, All for Love, Serena Ryder, button.
It should play, but it's not actually playing the music through this audio capture here through the loopback device. But it will go ahead and play the song.
Sony favorite, now playing, All for Love,
And
Serena Ryder,
shows it won't come through the capture, but it is playing. And I can actually stop it by pressing the space bar.
So favorite paused, All for,
and I can now tell VoiceOver is telling me that it is paused. So that's how you play a song. You just double tap it from the playlist or the album or from the search results, and it will play the song, and then just press the space bar or do the 2-finger double tap, which is the magic tap. That will pause it as well. Any questions on this particular portion of the tutorial?
So far, it's as clear as mud.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ellie. And now what we will do...
You could actually enable, if you really wanted the audio to come through, you could actually enable the iPhone as an input device in the audio MIDI setup. But that's something for a later time we could work on.
Oh, hands down, yes, that would be wonderful. And could that be included in the loopback device as well, or?
It wouldn't need to be at that point.
Okay. Just kind of wondering how that would work as far as sharing it. Like, would I have to switch between my VoiceOver?
Well, it would just be an input, right? So whatever's being captured, it will play it.
That is good to know. Thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to search for a song. So in order to do this, we're back down to the bottom. And remembering that on the iPhone, the search will be, the main search will be in its own tab on the tab bar on the bottom. On the iPad, it's a little bit different because it's in the sidebar. And we all know how much Apple loves the sidebar on the iPad. But on the iPhone, it's a little bit simpler, actually, because it's in its own tab right at the bottom. So I'm going to go right to the end.
Tab bar. Search. Tab 505.
And that last tab, that fifth tab along the bottom, is the search tab. Excellent. So what we want to do now.
And Apple also seems to love putting the tab bar, the tab bar at the top on the iPad
on
too.
the iPad, they do that as well.
Oh, they seem to, have you noticed that? They seem to love doing that.
It used to be on the bottom once upon a time.
And you know what's funny though? A lot of other applications have started to do that because Apple has done it.
And I know I'm dating myself by saying once upon a time, but once upon a time, and we're talking like pre-iOS 15 or 16, that tab bar actually used to be on the bottom before they introduced the sidebar. Do you remember that? I remember when you could just on the iPad just go along the bottom.
Yeah,
there
I don't
was
know
your
what I
tab
think
bar.
of the side, but it's okay. I've gotten used to it. But...
I've gotten used to it too, but it's just like and that's I'm starting to understand the reasoning that some people are having a hard time navigating the iPad because they're so used to on the phone the tab bar.
Well, maybe you can
bottom.
help them with that. Maybe
that's definitely something I'll be helping everybody with.
You know, maybe on Tech Extravaganza, maybe working with the sidebar a bit more.
There we go. Because it's everywhere now. We cannot escape the sidebar. Da, da, da. No, I don't mind it though. It just definitely took some getting used to as well. But once that was the case, I'm quite used to it now. So it's no worry. So here we are.
So search tab.
On the search tab, we're going to double tap to select it.
Selected. Search tab.
Excellent.
505.
So now we're going to go to the top of the search tab.
Search heading.
And there's your search heading.
My account. To follow requests button. Artists, songs, lyrics, and dictate. But hits. Artists, songs, lyrics, and more. Search field.
You can even search a specific portion of the lyrics to find the correct song title. That's handy. So I'm going to double tap the search field.
Insertion point at end.
And I'm going to type in Celine Dion, the Christmas song.
My account search field is editing. Celine Dion, the Christmas song. Quick nav on. Quick nav off.
Now, you will notice as of 18.2.1, and this is something that I thought only was happening in one particular app, but it seems to happen across the board where it's not in edit fields. It's not reading the characters, words, lines, or anything that you've typed in. It's not reading it back.
Artists, songs, lyrics, and more. Search field.
So let's give it a try.
Dictate. Artists, song. Insertion point at end.
Let's see if it actually put it in. No, it didn't. Celine Dion, the Christmas song. Now, here we go. I'm going to now hit enter. And let's see if
Celine Dion, the Christmas song in Apple Music.
So it actually did put it in, but it wasn't reading back as I was using my arrow keys on my external keyboard. I did also try this with the Hable One, which I actually got, and quite happy with it. But that's definitely a topic for another tutorial. But I did try it with it, and There seems to be a bug where VoiceOver isn't reading back text in an edit field when you try to navigate it with an external keyboard of any kind.
Dictate button hits but Celine Dion station button. These are special times. Album middle dot Celine Dion button.
And These Are Special Times is the name of the album on which this track is available.
The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire
There
song,
it is.
middle dot, Michael Bublé
Oh, not
button,
that
pop-up
version.
button. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, feat. Usher, song, middle dot, Justin Bieber. These are special Celine Dion station, but the Christmas song, these are special
album. Here's the album. I'm gonna go into the album and try and find the song on the album itself.
These are special times. Album. These are special times. Album. Middle dot. These are
So now I'm gonna actually touch on the middle of the screen.
Play button. Shuffle. Popular. 2. Don't save it all for 3. Blue Christmas. 4. Another year has gone by. 5. The Magic of Christmas Day. God bless. 6. Avenue Maria button.
And that's actually
Oh,
supposed to be.
you missed the popular song at the. It said first popular song.
2.
Track
Popular. 1. Oh Holy Night button.
Oh, there we go. That was Oh Holy Night.
Shuffle button.
I think I just remembered it from the album, but yep, popular song.
Popular.
It shows all of the popular ones.
1. Oh Holy Night button.
Beautiful version of that song, by the way. And I love how VoiceOver pronounces Ave Maria, don't you? Alex, it's Ave Maria. But I guess I can understand why it pronounces it Avenue, because AVE is the abbreviation for Avenue.
2, 3, Blue Christmas, but 4, Another Year, 5, The Magic of Christmas, 6, Avenue Maria, 7, Adeste Fideles, Oh Come On, 8, The Christmas Song,
There
Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, button.
So we can play it, and that the 3 bonks indicated that there are actions available. So we're going to go through these actions by swiping up or down. You can go in either direction. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe down.
Playing next. Add to library.
Yes, please. Double tap. So I've added it to my library.
Delete.
I can delete it from the library.
Activate default. 7, 8, The Chris playing next. Download. Delete.
I can play. I can download.
Activate default.
I can delete. I can activate.
Playing next. Download.
So I'm going to go back to my library now. So I'm going to get out of the album.
8, The Christmas Song.
I'm going to go back to the
Search heading.
I'm going to go back to the search. I'm going to go to my library actually and find it in there. So I'm going to go to the library tab.
Tab bar. Selected. Search. Tab. 5 of 5. Library. Tab. 4. Selected. Search.
Oopsies.
Tab. Library. Tab. Selected. Library. Tab. 4 of 5.
Finger. Double tap on library. Now I'm going to go to find the song in my library.
Search. Tab. 5 of new. Tab. 2 of 5. Playlists. Back button.
I'm gonna go back. Oopsies. Playlists.
Playlists. Back button. Manage playlists. Playlists. Back button.
I'm gonna go back again.
Playlists. Back button. Playlists. Back button. Manage collaboration. Button. Playlists. Playlists. Back button.
And it looks like it's a little stuck, so I'm just going to turn voiceover off and back on.
Voiceover
I've
off.
seen it do that a couple of times. No biggie.
Voiceover on. Music. Library. Heading.
And now I'm in my library. Now I can search for songs. It does that every once in a while where it will actually take you back, but voiceover is still reading the previous screen, so you have to turn voiceover off and on in order for it to refresh. I've seen it do that a couple times.
More. My account. Playlists. Artists. Albums. Button.
So let's go to albums.
Albums.
I don't have the whole album on here.
Albums. Button.
However,
Tuesday's Child. Amanda Marshall. Sound Lab export. To Judway off. Apple Vispa. Sound Lab. Cap. A very bad blood. Outskirt. Great. The Christine. Tub Thumper. William. Cap D. HTTP. Cap E. Dollar D pod. Cap H. Hannah Montana. The Cap I. Heading.
go to T.
Cap J. Cap K. Cap L. Cap O. Cap U. Heading.
Just navigating by headings.
Cap V. Heading. Cap W. Cap U. Heading.
There we go.
Cap S. Heading. Is it O? Hey Bab. Fly Robin Fly. To become one. Against the grain. Stampeders. The very best of Supertramp. Cap U. Heading.
Oh, actually, what I'm going to do is I'll just search for the song within my library. So I'm going to go to the top.
Library. Back button.
And I'm going to go to
Albums. Filter menu. Button.
I'm going to go to songs.
More. Search. Search. Dictate. Section index. Adjustable. Dictate. Button.
I'm going to go back.
With the down. Art. Playlists. My account. More. Library. Library. Heading.
There we go. I'm going to go to
Albums.
songs.
Button.
So I'm going to
Albums.
click on the albums and I'm going to change it to songs.
Mini player. Album or my account. More. But library. More. My mini system capture shuffle off play. But next track. Repeat tab. New tab. 2 of 5. Search. Search field. Dictate. Section index. For your entertain. Cap A. Shuffle play. But section index. Dictate. But search. Section index. Albums. Library. Back
So I'm
button.
gonna hit the back button.
Library. Back button.
Okay, and let's see what happens.
Library. Back button.
It's still acting stuck, so I'll turn voiceover off.
Voiceover off.
Turn it back on.
Voiceover
There we
on.
go.
Music. More. My account. Playlists. Button. Artists. Album. Songs. Button. Songs.
There we go.
Songs. Button.
So now.
Search. Search field.
I'm going to search for a song.
Insertion point at end.
The Christmas song. Hit enter.
Songs. The Christmas song. Dictate. But play. Button. Shuffle. The Christmas song. Backstreet Boys. Button. The Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Celine Dion. Button.
There it is. So here it is. Now I can add it to a playlist from here.
Playing next. Download. Delete. Activate default. Playing next. Download.
So what I'll have to do is, in this case, on the iPad, you have the option to add it to the playlist. Oh,
Try
go
the
ahead.
context menu.
Yep, no worries. So what I can do is either use the actions menu or double tap and hold. So I'm going to try the context menu. So I'm going to double tap and hold. I can also do a VO Shift M on my keyboard.
The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting, add to a playlist button.
There it is. And so in this case, you have to use the context menu by either double tapping or holding, or pressing, if you're using an external keyboard, you can press Control Option Shift M. Or if you're using a Braille keyboard, you'd be able to use its equivalent.
Down. Add to a playlist.
Add to a playlist.
Button.
Here goes. Making sure the right one. I'm just going to press Escape.
Add
here.
to a playlist. Button. Play. Button. Cancel. Button.
I'll just hit cancel.
Cancel.
Making sure I'm on the right song.
Unki High Building. Too little. Too late.
Let's see. Let's go
Late.
back to the top.
Amanda Marshall Library. Back. Too little. Unlabeled button in the Apple ID library. Back button.
Let's go back.
Library. Filter. More. Song. Search. Search field.
Oh, I gotta search for it.
Insertion
again. No
point at end.
The Christmas song. Okay.
Dictate. Dictate. Button.
And now let's go to the search results. I'm gonna touch.
The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Celine Dion, button.
Yep, I'll do a VO Shift M on my keyboard. You can also double tap and hold.
Download, button. Add to a playlist,
Add to
button.
a playlist. I'm going to double tap on that.
Add to a playlist.
And now it's time to find the playlist.
New playlist, recents. Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas. Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas songs by Alias Moosa. Collaborative playlist.
And we're
button.
going to double tap.
Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas songs by Alias.
And
play button.
There we go. So it added it to the playlist. Now when I go back to the playlist.
Shuffle button. The Christmas song, Backstreet Boys button. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting, mini player, album artwork, button, image, a movie poster with text and an image of a.
Go back to my library.
Search field, mini player, album artwork, system capture, shop play, next track, repeat, tab bar, new, rate selected, library, tab, for new, mini, next track, play, shuffle, system capture, album art, search field, search field, search field, mini player, search.
And it looks like it's a little stuck
search
here.
field.
So I'm gonna turn voiceover off.
Voiceover on. Music button.
There we go.
Songs, albums.
Now I'm
button.
gonna go back to the playlist.
Songs, download. Recently, these are special time. Artists, playlist, my account, playlists.
Now I'm gonna go to Ali and Sienna's Christmas favorites.
Mini player, system capture, shuffle, off, out, more library, heading, library, songs we do not like, Sienna, out, favorite, dictate, search, playlist, favorite, Alice favorites, Sienna Triggy, favorite songs, songs we do not, Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas songs, Alias Moosa, button.
So now all we have to do is go ahead and double tap it.
Ali and Sienna's favorite Christmas songs, a playlist artwork, image, white text, and Ali and Sienna, Alias Moosa, updated 2 minutes ago.
Updated 2 minutes ago, so it has been updated.
Play button. Ali and play.
Now
dictate.
If I
search text field
within this playlist.
Insertion point at end.
The Christmas song. I'm gonna press enter.
Mini player, album artwork, the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an shuffle. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Celine Dion.
It has indeed.
There we go.
Been added to the playlist.
There we go. So what will we cover on the next show next week?
We will have to have a look at our topic list. We do have lots and lots of topics to cover.
So stay tuned, folks.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You will. Hey, and I want to thank you for joining me today for the show.
We'll have a nice surprise coming up next week. We will be announcing what we will be covering as
Oh, we've
well.
got ball 4 next week.
Oh, we've got ball 4 next week on the 17th. That's right. And we'll have our books panel, and hopefully all of our panelists will be able to join us. And I'm definitely looking forward to
Yes,
it.
you'll be here.
Seeing what is behind the scenes in baseball.
Thank you.
And
so I'm going to say stay safe today.
Stay safe, and
Have a good
thank
week.
you so much, Ellie, for joining me as well. And I hope that you listeners have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And Ellie, I hope you do as well. And as we always say, it is never goodbye. It is until next time. There we go.
Oh, we did it. We
That
did
was
it.
easy.